So now the Banban 8 trailer is out, the real question is, when will the game release? Well, I have a few dates planned, and they all make pretty good sense. So I'm going to start this in the order from like taking the release of previous games and then applying it to make the order. First off, this is probably the latest possible day, is August 15th. Because basically what happens with most releases is the trailer releases on a Friday. 2 weeks later, the release date announcement releases, also on a Friday, and then 2 weeks after that, the game releases. And since the trailer released on Friday the 18th of July, 2 weeks after that, on August 1st, would be the release date announcement. And then another 2 weeks after that would be the game on August 15th, which is a Friday. Then there's August 1st. This takes the release of Banban 0 into account, where the trailer releases on a Friday, and then 1.5 weeks later on a Tuesday, the release date announcement releases, and then 3 days later, on a Friday, the game would release. However, we would move the release date announcement to the Friday, is the trailer, 1 week later the release date announcement, and then 1 week later the game. So to have in this case, the release date announcement would be on Friday, July 25th, and then the game would be on August 1st. This is the earliest possible date. The game's 100% not coming out any earlier than this. And there's a third date, which is just a middle ground between, on August 8th. And I got this video idea from Luma Juso TV's idea, and also just because, I kind of wanted to do it, but that's what really made me do this video. But it also taught me something, that August 8th is the 8th of the 8th, which could be the release of Banban 8. All the 8s. You see, it makes sense. So now we have to narrow down which ones are not releasing, so going to be the release date. First up is August 8th. Now, you might be thinking, it's the perfect day, all the 8s. But you remember how, nowadays when, we'll say Banban 7, for example, it had, Banban 7, and then May 10th. Well, for Banban 2 and 3, they did things a little differently. For Banban 2, it was 3-3-23, not much third. But, they had it as, 3-3-3, and then put the 2, not in Roman numerals, and moved it up. But the reason and then they did it for Banban 3, but haven't done it since, because there's not actually been a time when, the current, number of the game has actually been in the release date. Now, for Garten 8, all of a sudden 8 is now in there twice. And that would be a bit confusing. So this just leaves 2 dates. August 1st and August 15th. So which one will it be? Well, August 15th. Because August 1st is far too soon. But there's also one more thing. For August 8th to even be able to work, the release date announcement would need to be releasing this Friday. Because whenever a new Banban game comes out, excluding Banban 0, the release date announcement has to normally release 2 weeks before the game, because then 10 days they'll put a teaser poster, a post, then 7 days, and then 3 days, and then 1 day. And obviously, since there's not enough time, August 1st cannot meet this criteria. So yeah, all in all, Banban 8 is releasing on August 15th. Goodbye.